Yo, what is good, everybody? Today, I'm looking at the new Dell G15 5511 G Series Special Edition gaming laptop. You might wonder, what makes me qualified to give you a good review? Well, I'm an award-winning photographer, media producer. With over 10 years of experience, I've produced videos for hundreds of brands, including television networks. Plus, I'm an OG gamer too, so you can trust that I have experience with these types of products. The first thing that I want to mention is that I'm going from using a top-shelf Alienware R15 from Dell to a new top-shelf G Series from Dell. So I'll be comparing two of the best gaming laptops you can basically get. Before we get into this, real quick, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. So here are the specs. This is the brand new, just released Dell G Series G15 5511 Special Edition gaming laptop. Right away, let me tell you, it's a beast, and it's stacked too. It has 1 terabyte solid state drive, 11th generation 8-core i7 Intel processor that overclocks up to 4.6 gigahertz, 32 gigabyte RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 6 gigabyte video card. Also, one of my favorite features is the G button. This button instantly puts your laptop in a high performance mode. Instead of waiting for your PC to trigger it like on my Alienware, you can instead just push this button and shift into high performance mode just like that. I also purchased 3 years accidental protection and Dell support for the G15. This laptop came with Windows 11, and I'm actually really liking the new operating system. Normally I hate when they change everything, but even though Windows 11 is new, I'm still really happy to be able to be using it. I guess one of the best tests I could do right away is download some power-hungry games and see how the new laptop holds up. I downloaded the newly released Riftbreaker, and I also used Doom Eternal to try out some even more advanced features like ray tracing and 4K. First, let's take a look at Riftbreaker. This game definitely requires a lot of power, but most of the settings I can max out without any real issues. This is a brand new game though, so I expected some shortcomings here and there trying to use it on the G15. Here you can see the video settings that I used and how they looked. I was really impressed with the ability to run the game, but the game graphic design itself didn't impress me so much, so I decided to download another game so I could really see what this laptop was capable of. So I downloaded Doom Eternal. First, I ran the game on my laptop. The laptop has a 15.6 1080 HD 165Hz screen. Image on the screen is pretty sharp. It's a bit of improvement over my Alienware R15. I ran Doom on various settings to get an idea of what we could get. I found that my VRAM isn't quite enough to max the game out, but I was still able to play with some pretty high settings and definitely some impressive frame rates. Then I tried really pushing the machine and making it output 4K to my TV. The laptop itself can output at 4K, which is amazing, but I did find that I had to reduce many settings to get the 4K to run smoothly for me. I was getting like 10 frames a second when I tried maxing everything out. But after playing with the settings, I was able to get 4K to run somewhat smoothly. After playing Riftbreaker and Doom Eternal on the new laptop, I definitely see huge improvements from my R15. Of course, this laptop is newer, but also I feel like I got more for my money this time around. My Alienware was a similar cost, but I felt like I was paying quite a lot more just for non-performance related features. The G Series is very powerful, but they don't quite have that swag that Alienware laptops do. Also, Alienware might be built a little bit stronger to withstand more impact as well. I'm not 100% on this, but the outer shell seems more solid on my Alienware. But that might just seem that way because the G Series is so much lighter. It feels more fragile in my hands, but maybe that isn't so. We'll see how it looks after a few years and see how well it resists scratches and all that. Now, another test I performed on this laptop was with Adobe Premiere Pro I used to edit video footage. Previously, editing 4K was a nightmare. I would always set up proxies just so the program didn't crash on me. So I decided to see if the G Series Special Edition could handle straight up 4K editing in Adobe Premiere Pro with no proxies. Couldn't believe it, could actually do it. And this is what sealed the deal for me. As far as price, yeah, it's expensive, but you're definitely getting what you pay for here. You get amazing features like ray tracing, being able to edit 360 video with graphics acceleration. Also, NVIDIA claims that GeForce RTX G-Sync tech delivers the smoothest and fastest gameplay experience ever. They do this by syncing the refresh rates to the GPU, eliminating lag, screen tearing, and stutter. This laptop definitely saves me a lot of time on editing, and time is definitely money with that. So would I recommend this laptop? Well, for editing, I would highly recommend it. I would say it's one of the top best laptops you can get right now for this. For gaming, on the other hand, I think it's a pretty big price tag just to play a game, in my opinion. I'm lucky to need this for work, so I have the privilege of using this for gaming as well, which is amazing, but I'm not sure I'd drop a few G's on a gaming system though. I may invest in an Xbox or PS system instead. All in all, I would give this laptop a 9.3 out of 10 for gaming and editing. I think I would rate it even higher if they gave me the option to upgrade to Windows 10 instead of having it pre-installed. I would have liked the option to choose between Windows 10 and Windows 11. So that concludes my review of the new G15 Special Edition gaming laptop. I hope this helps you out. Once again, I just want to ask, please real quick, give a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. I'm always working hard to create great videos, and hopefully some of these help you out when you're making your purchases. Thank you, everyone.